This guy is staring us down, waiting for us to pick our outfit. Welcome back, everybody. We're here in the Emperor's Palace trying to decide on one of three outfits. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Number 3 and number 1 look a lot alike. I wish I could just wear the outfit that this guy has. Geralt kind of moves like a Polish figure skater, to be honest. His momentum is probably the most frustrating part of this game thus far, but hey, what are you gonna do? He's a witcher. He slides like the slippery knight he haunts. Trying to see if the paisley pattern on the first or the third are any different. The second one is freaking ridiculous. I don't know. Let's just wear this one. Elegant. Actually, I could take like different parts of each, I guess, apparently. Since I'm like looting them separately. Oh, they all have Nilfgaardian trousers. All these words and names, man. If you're gonna make lore, Nilfgaardian is kind of a mouthful. Alright. So, time to get dressed. Not in the character screen. How about the inventory screen? I ain't got no clothes on, bro. Look at Geralt, mighty fine. Looking good. He's a dime. 10 out of 10. Alright, look at this dude. I'm dressed. Chamberlain, take me to your leader.
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
I mean, sure. To me, it looks like it's like green, not really black. By the way, a couple people are saying like, Ghost, doesn't sound like you're having fun. I just have been like, I have a bad head cold, so my voice probably sounds like I'm like droning on, but I'm really not sad. If anything, it's just congestion and drainage that is sullying my voice, so I do apologize for that. Suppose that this outfit is grand, though. Let's get on with it.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Do I know how to bow? Teach me, O wise one.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest.
Got it.
The gentleman will rehearse.
Oh my god. Bowing lessons. Left, right hand, left hand, hands. This is absurd.
Gotta be kidding.
Not at all. I am mortally serious. Does the gentleman know the penalty for breaches of etiquette in the Emperor's presence? 200 lashes.
Holy cow.
I do not wish that upon him. So I will not let him leave until I am confident that he knows how to behave.
Wowzer, Bowser. Alright, this one.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings.
Wow.
Come with me.
Super rude, dude. Wearing that gesture outfit, not sure you can be so nasty. I might just pull out my
gentleman will address the
Witcher
Emperor
sword.
only when asked to, and using the appropriate type.
Can I have your outfit?
Magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Alright. I'm gonna go downstairs while you go upstairs. See you later, player. We're gonna head down. I wonder if there's anything cool down here, if it's just a dead end. Seriously, let me go through this door, please. It's locked. But I found some hunting trousers, and now... What's in this one? The Wild Hunt. A book. Alright, so check this out. I was gonna swap my pants, and then the Chamberlain would be like, Geralt, what have you done? We must take you back to the bathhouse at once. As we awkwardly climb the stairs here. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Evain Kershare, exactly. That's what I would have said too.
In grimi et art ketzer. Duifen aden in karn eb marvoet. Emir var emreis.
Bow.
Oh, sure. Yes.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Rebellion namen, Vatkan favor. I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I'd drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
So Ciri is actually the Emperor's daughter? Interesting. Why was she training with the Witcher then, in his dream? Or was that just all make-believe? This is where I need some backstory fill-in, because, I didn't play the first two.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Well, that was quick. Find Ciri, you dummy. That's basically why he brought us here. And now we get the details from good old Yennefer.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases.
What if I
Please keep
don't
close.
please?
There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
Disgusts.
need not bother.
Uh-huh. It's a polite way of putting it. Are these guys real? Is there someone in there? Knock, knock. Can I take their armor, please? That would be pretty... Whoa! Closing the door on me. That's not very royal of you. Ooh, so this is the palace. Look at that. Look at the stuff on the ceiling. That's pretty cool looking. Prince of Elanda. The Nilfgaardian arguments begin. Alright, Chaplain, where are you? Chamberlain, I mean, not the Chaplain. I probably need a Chaplain to pray for me as I go up against the Wild Hunt, though. Where did he go? Oh. Alright, I have to stay right behind him, I guess. I'm gonna sense out any scumbags in here. Interesting to note that the Emperor, like, evil music played while I was in his, quarters. And he was wearing red. Kind of looked like a dragon. Maybe he's gonna transform. That's a cool looking scene. I kind of get like, and this may be blasphemy, but kind of like an Assassin's Creed vibe from a lot of the structures in this game. In a weird way. I don't know what era or like country this is supposed to resemble. Or maybe it's not supposed to, anything specifically.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Okay then. Yennefer, talk to me.
Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city.
Ambassador. Warming your hands at a non-existent fire. Genius, genius. I always knew the Nilfgaardians were smart.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to.
Wow.
Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So it's her witcherness, I'm guessing. I really want to know who she is, besides the voice inside my iPhone.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In 2 places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Skellige Islands. Man, if I was these two, I would stick together, because with their limited methods of communication, if one person finds something, the other person could be hunting for months with no luck. I guess they're like taking the approach of, hey, if we divide and conquer, maybe we'll eventually find her. But if one person finds something, the other could be hopelessly searching, and then maybe they get spotted by the Wild Hunt, and the 2 powers combined, they could win, but with one, they couldn't. I don't know. I would organize this differently, but I'm not a witcher, so we'll just trust these guys.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Alright. Kissing, we're off to go grab some lore from Mr. Von Atra over here. Tell me about the world.
Ambassador Varatra. Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
This should be interesting. How's it? I don't know. Alright, well, I don't know any of these things, so teach me all your ways, sir.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwen remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
Wow, that's not really, didn't turn out so hot.
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
That sounds like a bad idea.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the Free City still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? who profits from it. Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
So all of this stuff is confusing as is, but it doesn't help that the map is marked in a different language, so I can't even identify the names of the places that they're referring to. Maybe if you're like a huge Witcher fan, this all makes sense, but I'm surprised that they are going with such a confusing backstory here. Like, the micro story of Geralt, like, chasing after Ciri is totally understandable, and Yennefer and all that, blah, whatever. Like, that's comprehensible for sure, but this, like, macro storyline of these warring factions and kingdoms and whatnot is just, like, the names don't help the fact that they're all like and then it's written in a different language, so you don't even, I don't know, man. Thanks for your help, dude. Hopefully that helped fill in the blanks for some of you.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
There's a dude that begins with R that kind of sounds like Rat King. He's the bad guy, and the Emperor's fighting him, and Novigrad is like standing neutral between, but eventually get lured. The Skellige Islands are like pirate slash tribal peoples, and now give me my clothes.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Whoa, he was carrying them all along.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
I like how he,
One false
they're just like, bring us his daughter now. Otherwise, like, what? Are we gonna get killed? Oh man, there's quests in here. What's that, nobleman? Oh, it's a Gwent guy.
See you.
I don't have time for card games. I've got to travel to Velen. I gotta get out of here and hunt the voice in my phone. Fast travel. Alright. So, from here, that's Gwent. Royal Palace in Vizima. And we're going to Velen. So this is a brand new place, and I guess we'll travel there when we return. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a fantastic day. We move towards the main hunt of the game, I guess, which is tracking down Ciri, and we'll pick that up when we come back. Until that time, everyone have a fantastic day. Thanks again for watching. Drink so much, we will see you all later.